It's time to talk about the hottest topic on our burner this day. Well, we're asking this morning, following Bayer Munich 7-2 trouncing of Tottenham, is it time for Harry Kane to seek laurels in another club? Remember, he has never won anything with Tottenham HotSpurs. You're welcome back to Hot Sports, and it's time to go into the debate. But before then, we did ask last week whether or not you feel Lionel Messi deserved to win the FIFA The Best award, and which was, of course, awarded to him ahead of Van Dijk and Ronaldo. So we asked you, as usual, to tell us what exactly your thoughts are, and we have some very good thoughts in here. This one is coming from Christopher Chinon, so bright. He said, without being sentimental, Lionel Messi deserves the world's FIFA The Best, considering its consistency, his roles in Barcelona, and not forgetting goals. The final thought we'll be taking here is from Olabode Amzat from Ede in Osun State, who says, naturally, Messi did not deserve to win at all because Bernardo Silva, who won 4 English Cups and also the European Nations League with goals and several assists, to me, should have won. Messi winning is just politics. Okay, Olabode Amzat. But hey, we're looking forward to you as well getting your thoughts in. Maybe I'll get to read your thoughts one of these days, starting with this one. We asked before we went on that break, do you think it's time for Harry Kane to move on to another team to increase his chance of winning laurels at this time in his career? Adam Sin and Dario Guns is still very much in the studios, and the next thought will be their thesis statement.
Dmitry Berbatov, Gareth Bale, Luka Modric, and even Robbie Keane have once been the best player at Tottenham Hotspur at some point in their career. But guess what? They need to leave to go and win trophies with other big clubs. You can't talk about the fantastic run of Real Madrid without thinking of a certain Gareth Bale, as well as Luka Modric. You can't talk about the later part of a certain Sir Alex Ferguson without thinking of a certain Dmitry Berbatov. And yet you ask a player who scored 171 goals in 262 appearances not to seek greener pasture, despite winning the best player in the EPL and 2 Golden Boot awards in the EPL. What else do you want from him? He needs trophy. And the trophy will never come with Tottenham Hotspur. Maybe with a bigger club, even better than Tottenham Hotspur.
For me, I would really want to see Harry Kane still play for Tottenham Hotspur, because he was there when they qualified for the semi-finals, for the finals of the UEFA Champions League last season, and he also won the third place. They took third place at the UEFA Nations League, and also he won the Golden Boot at the FIFA World Cup. Come on, what else do you ask of a player who has been a good servant of Tottenham Hotspur?
So we are back. It's time to talk. Should Harry Kane leave to win laurels? Should he leave Tottenham or should he stay? Be a club legend or chase after trophy? Gentlemen, the floor is yours. Let me start with you, Adam Sin.
Okay, Darren made mention of the likes of Dmitry Berbatov and the rest. Come on, when you're talking about players who have been one club servant, you're talking about the likes of Paolo Maldini. He was there with AC Milan. You talk about the likes of Steven Gerrard, Frank Lampard, John Terry. They never left to look for trophy elsewhere. When you play for a singular cup, the trophies will come. Definitely, the trophies will come. And you could see from where Tottenham Hotspur are going into. They were there at the finals of the UEFA Champions League. They won they were second place in the Carabao Cup, the League Cup in 2015 also. You can see that there's a target for Tottenham Hotspur, and Mauricio Pochettino is taking the club there.
Harry Kane has been in this club for over 10 years, and you've seen generation come and gone. You've seen the likes of Luka Modric come and gone.
He has not been there for 10 years.
He
went on loan to several clubs, so you cannot say that he has been there for 10 years. No, don't mislead our viewers. You're misleading our viewers by saying he has been there for 10 years. He started
playing with them at the senior level since 2013. That you can say 6 years. It's seen 2 generations come and gone without winning a trophy. I haven't said that as well. There is no consistency in this team after every 3 years. Now, in this generation of Harry Kane, Jan Ventogen, Toby Alderweireld, Christian Eriksen are on the verge of leaving this club as well. Not forgetting the manager in the certain Mauricio Pochettino. Where is the consistency? You talked about the certain Paolo Maldini. Paolo Maldini played with a core of player for over 5 7 years. That cannot be said of this same Harry Kane.
Hold on.
You
You made mention of something that Paolo Maldini played with a core of 7 players. Now you're talking about, you made mention of the likes of Christian Eriksen, the likes of Dele Alli. These are guys that have been together for quite a number of years. And now there's a target for Tottenham Hotspur. They are no longer a mid-table team.
Which is what?
Now
the target trophy and major players are leaving.
Which major player left Tottenham Hotspur last season?
Eriksen,
now, if you watch the last 2 seasons, they did. Come on, Dari. These guys are footballers. We've not heard anything about Daniel Levy offering them a contract yet. Probably,
are you kidding me?
Dari, probably is waiting to January.
Bench for the first 2 games of the season.
Dari, hold on.
Because he refused to pen the papers.
Dari, hold on. It depends on the way you're negotiating. Now, if your agent says, come on, we need to up the
more money.
Now, it does not affect the kind of play the guys put in. Now, because if you want to leave a club, you want to put in a good shift. Now, if you don't put a good shift, how then do you get a good club?
Thank you. Look at Harry Kane is giving you a world-class performance. Eriksen is giving you a world-class performance. Then you are paying them peanuts, where they can get as much as possible from Real Madrid. The likes of Bayer Munich, the likes of Manchester United can offer them twice of what you are offering. Playing the same way they are playing at this point in time. So why should they stay? You can't guarantee them money. You can't guarantee them trophy. And clubs that can guarantee them trophies are continually calling them.
You made mention of Real Madrid. You made mention of Bayern Munich. Now Real Madrid has a Benzema, and they went on to bring Jokic from Jovic from Borussia Mönchengladbach. Yes, and also Bayern Munich has Lewandowski, who is on fire right now. Now you're asking Harry Kane to move to this kind of club. This club, do you see Harry Kane benching some of the biggest stars? These are some of the biggest stars in England. Now it's better to stay with it.
So let's when we are talking about top strikers in the world, I think there are only 2 top strikers in the world better than a certain Harry Kane at this point in time. One of them is a certain Robert Lewandowski, out and out striker. The second person you can think of is a certain Edison Cavani. The third person you will pick is Harry Kane. That means
as a number 9.
As a number 9. If you are not going to Bayern Munich and you are not going to a PSG,
why don't I agree with that?
Do you think
Manchester
United? When was the last time PSG qualified to the finals of the UEFA Champions League? Now you made mention of Real Madrid. Hold on. You made mention of Real Madrid. Now you made mention of Real Madrid. Do you think Zidane would drop a Benzema for an Harry Kane?
To the best of my knowledge, Kylian Mbappe, who started football 3-4 years ago, has had more trophies than a certain Hurricane. Kane. What are we talking about?
Now you're talking about Mbappe. Mbappe plays for PSG.
Yeah, the same PSG that didn't get to the final of the Champions League.
When?
They didn't get to the final of the Champions League.
Tottenham Hotspur got to the Champions League final.
Come on, that means a certain Alexander Arnold. That means a certain Alexander Arnold has more club trophies than Harry Kane.
You have to compare the kind of quality Liverpool had last season.
Are you kidding me? That is what I'm telling you.
Liverpool you're building a team. It's just like when you say Chelsea now. Chelsea with Frank Lampard, they have these young guys, and for this at this moment they cannot get a trophy. Maybe in the next 2-3 seasons you see them winning trophy. That is the same set of Tottenham also are playing right now.
There is one thing in football we call circle. When you get to the end of a circle, you start a new team entirely. Tottenham at this point in time are at the end of a circle. Even with their manager, complaining that the players don't listen to him anymore. What does that mean? That means Harry Kane will start a new circle like Chelsea are doing at this point in time. When you can just be an icing on the cake to a team like Manchester United.
You made mention of a circle. Now, Harry Kane is 26 years old. What's the average age of this Tottenham Hotspur side? Christian Eriksen is also in his 20s, and so is Dele Alli. Come on, Son is also on fire. Why not give this team a team?
The end of a circle is not by age. Every circle takes 5 years. And when you check this crop of players, they spent almost 5 years together. So what are we talking about? If in 5 years you don't win a trophy, you deserve another chance somewhere else.
Okay, so you feel, gentlemen, it's been phenomenal. It's been absolutely enthralling, the kind of back and forth we've had here on this particular issue. And I have a feeling that somebody out there is already typing with a lot of vexation or somewhere with a lot of passionate, enjoyment about what he or she, has listened here today. What a conversation. So the gentlemen have concluded, and it will be time for me to give my final whistle right after this break. Stick around. You're welcome back to Hot Sports, and if you're just joining us, where have you been? You've missed an absolutely powerful conversation between these two gentlemen in the studios. Our question today was whether or not should Harry Kane move on from Tottenham to go in search of winning laurels at his career. He's already 26, and at this time of his career, he should have actually won one or two things. Adam feels he should still stay put. There's future somewhere. There's a huge light at the end of the tunnel. Meanwhile, Dario Guns believe that Dario Ogun happened to be the circle man. He has used the circle analogy today and saying that it takes 5 years to complete a circle, especially in football. Even after 5 years, if you've not won anything, it is time to move on. But again, those are their thoughts. What is your thoughts? What are your thoughts? We want to hear it when you take out your phone and text us. Let us know what exactly is on your mind. For me, I think I want to lean slightly to Adamson, who feels keep it consistent. Sometimes it's never about winning immediately. It's being part of a bigger picture, being part of a bigger thing, and being part of a team that is actually very decent and could eventually win. And I also would lean as well to Dari, who feels, hey, at 26, at 27, some players who just started football recently, who don't even do the numbers that you do as a striker, are already getting gongs in their cabinet, and it's high time that Harry Kane left the team Tottenham HotSpurs. So what I think is I'm looking forward to your thoughts because your thoughts will definitely shape and of course is my own thoughts. Before we leave the studio, it's been a fantastic feel today on Hot Sport, and I have to thank my guys in the studio as well. Well, last time out we had Adamson made a vow to come back to the studio, and he did so back to back. Adamson left the treatment table and has made 2 appearances back to back. So yeah, you deserve maybe a round of applause. Yeah,
I think I'm the Tammy Abraham of this show.
Oh, nice, nice. I see you're getting goals right now, and it's looking quite well. And then, of course, Dare Oguns is already, looking like he's an Inter fan, but he looks very good in an Arsenal jersey. Yeah. I'm sure you are getting more fans out there. So thank you for making the show today.
Thank you very much. Harry Kane out in the next 5 years for his contract to expire. In the next 5 years, he will be 31. Come on, Harry Kane.
More trophies to come.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably win some trophy in China. Or you just never know. We'd like to say a very big thank you to everyone, especially the production team and you, the viewers, for spending your Saturday morning with us. As usual, I'd like to tell you to please take care of yourself and look after each other. My name is Babajide Guerrero. Till we come your way again next week, Saturday. Bye for now.